let's talk about something releasing a little sooner, shall we? How about we talk about something that already came out? We've been talking about it every time a new trailer drops, but now that it's out, we got to talk about the Mario movie. Have you seen it yet? You haven't
I
seen it
have.
yet. Oh, you
I
have.
have.
Okay, you scared me for a second.
I had to. I had to.
Our viewers aren't going to see this, or listeners rather, but I did get the special edition tin from AMC. Such a cool little bonus, and I also saw it when I
Nice.
went on vacation in Iowa with my high school buddies, and got this little Luigi bucket for the popcorn.
I love the Luigi bucket.
Man, let's talk about the movie though. What did you think? What was your overall impression of the movie?
So I had seen like some reviews, but not like anything that revealed anything about the game. Like I saw Young Yaz, like review after he got out of the theater and stuff. If you follow Young Yeah. So to me, the Super Mario movie was, um, the movie was able to hit all of the really fun parts that I wanted out of a video game movie about Mario. So I don't know, I feel like it's kind of a hard movie to judge as a movie, even though it is one, but it's not one that has a whole lot of plot when it comes to the games. But the fact that I laughed as much as I did when I did, and it just had so much charm. And I think the charm to me was what I left with, which is what the games do too. So I feel like it had that Nintendo uh, stamp of approval, their quality approval stamp on the movie. I'd say the voice acting was something I was a bit shaky on when I hadn't watched the film and I was
Yes,
just, previews and stuff, right? Like trailers.
100% agree, especially when it comes to Chris Pratt. But I think we as a nation owe Chris Pratt an apology.
Yeah. I mean, but at the same time, I feel better. He probably knew he was doing okay. You know what I mean? Just with the team that he had working and, with him and everything. I just feel like it probably is better now that it's well received. But I think the only voice actor I didn't care too much for was
Let me guess. Let me guess. Cranky Kong.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it wasn't terrible because I don't know that much about Cranky Kong. But even without that, I just thought, that was probably just the weakest performance. So, but yeah, Toad was incredible.
Yep. I
Michael
agree.
Keaton Key.
He
Yeah,
sounded like Toad, and it didn't. I don't think he needed like a modulator or anything to change his voice, because like in interviews and stuff, he would just bust out the voice like naturally. Like I think he was able to just do that voice.
yeah, even Seth Rogen with his laughs, like it was okay. But I actually felt bad for Bowser. Jack Black did such a good job that I felt bad for the bad guy.
Eh, Jack Black as Bowser, like we kind of saw this coming, but like before the movie, like once we just got the casting calls, you saw Jack Black as Bowser, and just universally everyone's like, "That's perfect, wouldn't change a thing." And he knocked it out of the park. Peaches is like on the top 100 on the iTunes list. It's eligible to win a Grammy for original song or something like that. So
Is there
he
more to it? Is there like a full version, or is it just that's in the movie?
Well, in the post-credit scene where he sings the other part of the song, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's only like a
Oh
minute
yeah.
and a half, because they showed like a
Okay.
music video with Jack Black, which was super funny. Like I love his outfit there. But yeah, no, I agree with you. The voice actors all knocked it out of the park. Uh, I would say Cranky Kong is the worst, maybe, but saying he's the worst is not like, oh, he was terrible. It's just he
No.
was just okay in a cast of actors that they nailed their assignments. I love Charlie Day as Luigi. Not going to get into spoilers, but I think I do kind of agree with one of the big consensus you know opinions of the movie is that we should have gotten more screen time with Luigi, so that could be the Mario Brothers movie.
I can agree with that opinion totally. But what makes me not care too much about it is that because we had Mario and Peach kind of teaching Mario the ropes in the Mushroom Kingdom, I feel like maybe we'll have an opportunity to see Daisy and Luigi meet in the next movie and have a little bit more screen time with both of them as they introduce more characters. You know, there's just so many characters that we want more screen time with, but I do agree with you. They're the bros. It's in the title. It'd be cool to have more. Although I did really like how they had the like OG accents in that commercial they did,
Oh, that was
and then it
beautiful.
started off. That was such a good way to start because the tone was set like and they kept it up the whole
Yeah.
time, you know, like it's good.
No, I loved it. It was a really good movie. Hour and 31 minutes, I think, so it didn't overstay its welcome. A lot of complaints about the pacing of the movie, but I'm like, it's what more would you have want to fill the movie with? Like, there's like, oh, there's no downtime to like explore the lore or whatever, but I'm like, there's not. It's Mario. Like, what lore are you wanting them to dive into? Like, it's about a guy who jumps on turtles and save the princess. Like, it's not that deep. It really isn't that deep. I loved it. I think my one complaint about it, like an actual bit of criticism,
Yeah.
is that there was a lot of like seemingly out of place like 80s songs where they could have used an actual like Nintendo song. The most egregious one is one that's confirmed that they had a song for, but they changed it somewhere late in production. In the scene where they're in the cart, the first scene where they're in the cart, I won't say more than that, but when they first get to the Kong Country and they're in that cart and they play Take On Me, there's an actual Donkey Kong Country remix. You can find it on, I think it's Brian Tyler. Is that the music director?
Yeah, I was just gonna say the rap.
No, not the DK rap.
Oh.
Not the DK rap. There's an actual remix of the Donkey Kong Country main theme that was supposed to play there. It's called Driving Me Bananas. That's the name of the song. So if you guys want to check that out, look up Driving Me Bananas on YouTube. And it's a whole song that has like Donkey Kong Country
Ah.
references that was supposed to be played there. Brian Tyler, that's his name.
Okay, so I'm talking about something different that is related to Donkey Kong though, and that is the Donkey Kong rap plays when DK kind of introduces himself and it comes
Yes.
in, but there is no credit to the creator.
Yes.
So that's what I was referring. That's what I was going to refer to, and I thought you were talking about. But I know what you're talking about because that song is released. The one that they didn't play, it's like on YouTube, which is unfortunate because I think I don't know if you shared it with me or you shared it in your Discord, but I did hear it and I'm like, oh, this would have been really good.
Yeah, I think that's unfortunate. I don't know if it's because like I think there was another song that was from a game, and in the credits it listed it as this song from this game. So it, the DK rap wasn't the only song that got that treatment, and I'm wondering if that's why. But I definitely agree. There definitely should have been a shout out or even just a special thanks to Grant Kirkhope for the DK rap, and it's unfortunate that that wasn't the case. If they do like a re-release in theaters or in the home release, hopefully they change that and give him a shout out. But so the music is the biggest controversy in the movie because they replaced a few of the songs with just pop references for the adults, I guess.
So it could have fit if it took place in that time period. It could have actually worked, but the fact that they had like smartphones
Right.
in the movie, and then yeah, like because I was like, oh wait, no, this could work. But then I was like, wait, their ex boss at the beginning of the film was on his smartphone. I'm like, no, there's smartphones in this.
Exactly.
This doesn't work.
It's not like the film was set in the time period the songs they were using. It was literally just for the parents of the kids that are going to see it.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I didn't mind them at all. Like listening to some of those tracks, I thought they were okay, but just didn't fit as well as anything probably else could have been if it was just thought of a little bit more, right? But yeah, who knows if with the success of the Super Mario Bros. Movie, if maybe down the line we'll ever have like a Zelda movie or any other Nintendo IP, either with Illumination again behind it, and yeah, I think they should still stick with a silent protagonist if they did Zelda.
Shout out to Illumination though. They did an awesome job
Yeah.
with the animation of the movie. It was so clean. Everything looked so vibrant and gorgeous. It felt like the Mushroom Kingdom. So I know a lot of people were complaining that Illumination was the studio that handled it, but you can tell they put a lot of love, a lot of budget into this movie. It really shows. But yeah, good movie. Go see it if you haven't already. I think it's already grossing over 900 million worldwide. So it's it's already like the highest grossing animation movie in theaters or something. So we all knew it was going to print money, but at least it's a good product as well. So you can enjoy going to give Nintendo that money.